It is 7:11 on this Sunday morning. 3 degrees for you. Lots of sunshine right now, and also continuing to head our way for this Easter Sunday. It's time for Tech Talk with Chris Abel, where, we go through all of the latest, I want to say knickknacks and doodads, but it's not even that. These are highly technologically advanced, sometimes scary things that Chris brings to the table. Good morning, Chris. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Good to talk with you.
It's always a pleasure. We're gonna harken back to last week, and the week before, because this Nintendo Switch 2 debacle, the story keeps getting complicated. So set, well, we have to set the stage, right? Initially, the Switch got caught up in the trade wars, right, in the tariff wars. So what's
That's
happening
right.
now?
Right. So Nintendo sorted things out due to the tariffs. They're back on for doing pre-orders. So this Tuesday, April 22nd, you can pre-order the Nintendo Switch 2 here in Canada. The good news is the price has not changed due to the tariffs. It's still $630. The bad news is, and you'll remember I predicted this, Nintendo doesn't make money off the system. They make money off of the games.
Yeah.
The games normally are $80, but Mario Kart World, which is the big game everybody's looking forward to, is going to be priced at $110 instead. This has been a big shock amongst fans. There's a huge outcry over it, and the realization that going forward, the games are all going to be high priced. Same with accessories and things like that. The good news is, though, on Tuesday, Nintendo is offering a bundle where you can get both the system and Mario Kart World for $700, which brings the price back down to as if you were buying the old price, $80 for the games. So at least on Tuesday, you can pre-order the system. You can get that $700 bundle. I do recommend it. Every Nintendo launch I've been through, the system always sells out. I always get hounded by people saying, how can I get one in time for Christmas? So, yes, Tuesday is going to be the day to be prepared and go forward.
And Chris, that bundle that you talk about that sort of brings the price back down, is that a sort of one-off, or do you expect that to be the standard?
I expect it to be standard for at least the remainder of this year.
Okay. So there are all sorts of Kickstarter campaigns going on, people sort of raising money for all sorts of different projects. But this one, explain to me about a tiny robot cat and why we need a tiny robot cat.
So this is a really cute, adorable robot cat
Okay.
That you place on the edge of your bowl or your cup of hot coffee. And the idea is it's got little paws that allow it to cling to the edge of the brim of your cup, and then it can blow air across the top of your hot food. And the idea is by blowing air, of course, that pushes the air away and increases the escape of hot air, allowing your food to slowly cool down. This is from a company in Japan called Yokai Engineering. They're known for doing these fun novelty shops, so products. This is real. A lot of people have questioned it when it first launched online, but it's been shown to journalists around the world and say, yes, we are finally selling this. On, as you said, Kickstarter, you can find it. They're selling it for $35. They were initially just hoping to get $6,000 as their goal. They've already reached $33,000. It's incredible. This little tiny robot called Nikuchita Fufu.
It sounds very cute. Very cute.
It's adorable. And my favorite feature about it is that it's got two blowing systems. So inside the cat is a little fan system that's powered by a rechargeable battery. And you can choose for standard blowing, so it's just a little mechanical breeze that it offers across your food. Or my favorite is you can set it so that it starts to breathe like a living cat. So it will take a breath in between blowing. So it'll blow, take a breath, blow again, take a breath. So that this seems like it's a little tiny living cat that's helping you to keep your food cool.
I mean, what's interesting to me is that I don't know that we needed it, but now that it's here, why not? Why not is what I say. Okay, this is an interesting one. The world's first edible robot, a RoboCake. What is going on, Chris?
So at the World Expo in Osaka, Japan, they've had all these really cool things they've been showcasing. And the RoboCake comes from a collaboration of Swiss and Italian scientists. And they've created a cake that demonstrates how you can create edible electronics. So the first example is they've come up with a chocolate battery. This is a battery that has a mixture inside of vitamin B2 and quercetin that creates a chemical reaction that generates electricity so that it can power all these LED flickering candle lights on the cake. The second electrical system is they've got a pneumatic air tubes that run up inside the cake to a set of little gummy bears at the top. They act as little toppers on it. And when the air is forced into the gummy bears, it causes the gummy bears to act like little robots. Their arms move back and forth. The head bobs back and forth. It's incredible. So what they're doing is they're trying to show how you can create electronics that can be edible, that can be consumed. This is something they feel has medical applications. But for now, in Japan, just to show off, it's a lot of fun. And yes, both are edible. So you can take the gummy bears while they're moving and put them in your mouth. They have a pomegranate flavor. And then the dark chocolate battery, you can eat. And at first, you'll get hit with a taste of dark chocolate, and then you will feel electricity in your mouth. It only lasts for a few seconds, but there is an electrical charge.
Electricity in your mouth?
Yes. If you think about it, if you rub a balloon, you get a static electricity charge. It's kind of like that, but this is something that you've eaten. You popped it in your mouth, and first you get hit with dark chocolate, and then you do get a bit of an electrical charge.
You know what? As you're saying that, Chris, I just had a flashback of a memory of a bit of an oddball at my summer camp who used to stick his tongue on a battery. And he used to get a little zap. Oh, well, times have changed. Chris Abel, can you remind everyone where they can find you?
You can find me on all my socials at Real Chris Abel. That's KrisAbel. And then you can find everything at chrisabel.com.
Chris, it's always such a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming on. So much fun. We'll talk again very soon.
Yay, it's been fun.
Take care.